Hi guys, so today I'll be doing a draw my life video, and I've been meaning to do this video for a while, but I'm finally doing it today. So yeah. But yeah, my B-Day is April the 3rd, 2002, and yeah, actually when you guys see this video, it's a week till my B-Day, and I'm so excited. I'll be 15, and yeah, and here's just my fam, and I'm the middle child, so yeah. And ignore this friends thing. I don't know what I was writing, but yeah, actually when I was 4, I was like on the top of my couch or something, and I fell off and broke my arm. So yeah. Um, and actually when I was younger, like 3 or 4, when I started like speak kind of fluently, I guess. I couldn't really speak very well, so yeah, but I'm much better now. That's just kind of why I mess up my words, or kind of like, yeah. But yeah, now, um, like, fast forward to school. I went to St. P, and I went there in JK, and throughout this, I will use kind of short forms and stuff, like for people's names and the schools. But yeah, I had a best friend and some other friends, but since I was in JK, I do not remember much, so yeah. But then I moved houses, and so the first house I stayed at till I was 5, and the second house, I've lived here ever since, so yeah. Um, and yeah, because I moved houses, I also moved schools. So I moved to BA, and I stayed at this school from SK to grade 3. And yeah, there's just me, and also you will notice that I'm the purple person with the bow. I kind of made myself look different so you can tell who I am, and all the other people are like red. But yeah, the first friend here, and you'll see later on, her name is DE. The second friend is S, and the third friend is BR. And the first friend is my age, the second friend is my age, and the third friend is a year younger than me. And of course, I had many other friends because I was actually kind of popular in grade 1, which was great, but yeah. So then I actually moved schools again, and actually I moved back to St. P, and I moved back because of French immersion. Um, and yeah, I'm not the best at French, but yeah. And I moved back to St. P from grade 4 to grade 8, so basically the rest of my elementary years. And this part of my elementary, I'm going to be talking more about because more happened and I remember more. And there's some dramatic things happening. But this little clip that I'm showing here, is kind of like spoiler alert of kind of what's gonna happen, like with my friends and everything, like how it decreases and stuff, and just like, yeah. But now going in order, um, so in grade 4, um, S went to the same school as me, and BR went to a different school, and DE stayed at BA. I think I already said that, but yeah. And yeah, I was kind of sad like me and S were kind of sad because in grade 4 we weren't in the same classes. So we were both kind of lonely and didn't know each other, especially me, because she knew some people in her class. But I'm kind of putting her in brackets because she was never friends with any of the new friends that I made. But yeah, I'm just showing here kind of some other friends I made, like BE and DA, and yeah. And then moving on to grade 5, I had some other friends, and I removed her from the bracket because she was in my class the next year, I think. I don't quite remember which classes she was in. But then grade 6, my two friends, like one I wasn't friends with anymore in grade 5, and one I wasn't friends with anymore in grade 6. I just erased them. And going back to grade 5, actually, I have a little story that I accidentally knocked out someone, but they actually don't hate me. But yeah. Um, Moving on to grade 7, I had some other friends, and then still DA, BE, and S. And yeah, those three were like my BFs, kind of. BFFs that I was friends with. And actually, another story in grade 7, I was doing gymnastics and I broke my toe and sprained my foot. So yeah, all these injuries. um, but yeah, and I just kind of have some info there. And it was so sad because I couldn't go trick or treating for Halloween that year because I broke my toe like a week before Halloween. So that sucked. But yeah. And yeah, actually in grade 7 another incident happened and I accidentally cut someone, so like on their finger, but it like not like fully, like their finger did not fall off, thankfully. But yeah, and also there was this one kid who I despise. He was so annoying. Or just kind of tease me, and they would do it. They did it for years, so technically it was bullying. And yeah, they just annoyed me and teased me and everything. And yeah, they actually bullied me from grade 4 to grade 7 because in grade 8 they thankfully got kicked out of school, because overall they weren't a good student, so I guess they did other mischievous things. And also there was popular kids, who also teased, like mostly spread rumors about me and talked behind my back. But yeah, in grade 7, like I was kind of down, and it was pretty much the worst grade of my life, because I was just very unsure of myself and kind of felt worthless at times and alone and excluded. And I just kind of wanted to disappear and escape from the world. And I felt like my friends weren't really real friends. And I discovered that DA was a fake friend. And yeah, it was not my year. But yeah, in grade 7, to kind of cheer myself up, I do dub smashes, which you can see if you look way past on my YouTube channel. And I also made my YouTube channel. And yeah, it was KawaiiZ, just like as it was spelt that I showed there. And yeah, grade 8, I was just much more positive and everything. Um, but yeah, with S, we just stopped hanging out, and yeah, she kind of went with the popular people. And BAE, I mean, um, yeah, we don't really hang out as much as more anymore, but I'm still kind of friends with her. So, yeah, we're just kind of school friends. And yeah, I'd always in grade 8, I always think about high school, and I'd always be so excited, and I was so happy when I graduated. And now moving on to high school. So, now in grade 9, I went to ND, and I didn't really know anyone, and I moved to the English instead of staying in the French program. And actually, the first friend that I met, we'd always FaceTime and everything. But then one night, and I was in a bad mood that day, anyways. But she texted me that she didn't want to be friends with me anymore because her friends said that I was awkward, and that was just because I was shy and didn't know her friends. But yeah, and then in mass, I just like met another friend, two other friends, M and P, and yeah, I just have BE over there. But then one day, P just kind of went with her friends and stuff, and yeah, and I don't talk to her anymore. And here's another violent type of story. So there's this one person, they were being annoying and pulled my chair back, so I stood up and slapped them. And yeah. And I remember when I hit 40 subscribers, I was so happy. I did this funny dance move. And in grade 9, I hit over 150 subscribers. Just thank you guys so much for subscribing. And yeah, that's the end for now. And yeah, that's where my life is now. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video.